let me appreciate the efforts taken by none other than the chairman of our NEP committee, Dr. Kasturi Ranganji, who has just delivered and interacted with you a few minutes back, and all other eminent dignitaries who are physically present in this event. It is a proud privilege for me to be here with you, and especially let me congratulate this Life Skills Collaborative for bringing together a large number of organizations in one platform to champion the cause of life skill in India. Happy to see that today more than 30, because I was told by UNICEF representative that more than 30 plus organizations from all across the country and their representative, including NSDC representative and state governments representatives, are participating in these occasions of India Life Skills Summit 2022. The importance of life skills now, of course, no longer we are calling it life skills because it is some way integrated with our technical terms. So we can say that is 21st century skill. So whether it is OECD or globally, I think these life skills are recoined as a 21st century skills. And in educating these adolescent and young adult, this is a specific time when one way it is a war situations, other way this global economic turbulence. I think India is also not exception. Now, what way we can really gear up the ethos and enthusiasm of our new generation? I think through life skills derivative, or in terms of their inner skills, can we think of promoting employability as well as the well-being of every individual citizen? So at this point of time, let me compliment UNICEF, JUBA, NSDC, and other key officials and stakeholders for promoting these life skills in a very big way, and especially how this message we can really transfer to the parents community. It is really a challenge at this point of time. So given these rapid changes that have been taken place all across the globe, and especially in human history, we are seeing unprecedented changes in the way that we consume, understand, and content in our daily lives with respect to learning, news, and even the way we understand and perceive social interactions. In the backdrop of all these, life skills are the lever through which we can perceive and correlate to the world to make adolescents ensure that their social skills, their emotional well-being, as well as their future readiness is taken care of. Dr. Kasturi Rangan might have highlighted all key issues related to new education policy as a representative of implementing agency. I think let me also highlight that the way NEP has set a vision to integrate the life skills in the public education system, it is high time to realize this, and it lays the focus on the need to replace the rote learning with respect to the creativity, innovation, and calls for equipping young peoples. Let me also tell you, to do that, there are different flagship initiatives from the side of Ministry of Education. And one such initiative is with respect to school innovation and entrepreneurships policy, which Ministry of Education has rolled out with the supports of Innovation Cell CBSE, and AICT, and other key stakeholders. So the vision of that policy is that how to integrate the professional institutes activities there in their research and innovative creative activities with the school goer. So similarly, unlike a different whether it is eco club activities, here comes every schools are going to set up a innovation cell in their campuses. So students' creative idea, besides the curriculum transactions, whatever way it is happening now, and whatever visions NEP has set for the future, I think certain extent the rigidity in curriculum transactions will retain, and over a period of decades it may be transformed. But through the narrative of creativity, skill promotion, that through also School Innovation Council, I think some way we can script the story, we can initiate right at this moment. And secondly, the Central Board of Secondary Educations also implementing these design thinking and innovations curriculum in schools, and that too also from class 6 onwards. So idea behind all these multiple activities in school is how to promote the life skills. So within the curriculum or beyond curriculum, whatever maybe we discuss, but ultimately creating a positive touch base with the real life, that is very important at this stage. So that's why we are proactively driving the changes in the curriculum, and a lot of work, whether it is NCERT or different other state government sites, different SCERT, and that too also during pandemic, whether it is the initiatives from the side of UNICEF or other UN bodies or different government of India's ministries, all together we try to infuse the curriculum in a manner so that real life skills, whether it is a kitchen story or a drawing room story, some way or others, how it can drive the real curriculum transactions in real scenario. So one best examples, if I draw from new education policy, that could be the 10 bagless day. So in these 10 bagless day, if nothing can be done, because in many a time school management are also some way or other confused with whether to transact the this curriculum in terms of the timetable they are following for last several decades, or disruptions what is happening in the neighborhood or globally by name of whether it is global citizenships curriculum or by name of creativity curriculum, or it may be under the banner of 21st century skills or life skills. So altogether, I think we are trying to promote life skills as a center of everything. So it could be the life skills or 21st century skill of should be the soul of entire curriculum delivery. So what we did in last few years, so first of all, we came up with a 21st century skills handbook for the CBSE school teachers, school leader, parents, and students. So it is for the entire community and stakeholder. So my humble request to all of you, whoever have not seen this handbook, it is readily available in CBSE website. So my humble request to all of you, please find some time so that how it can be meaningfully, the message can be conveyed to the grassroots level. I know many civil society members, NGO representatives are also very much present here, and many of them are actually helping us or helped us already to develop this kind of materials for the public. CBSE specific focus on mental health and well-being is throughout. It is not a recent initiative, and here with the support of NCERT, UNESCO, and other bodies, we came up with a manual for mental health and well-being. And that also we are trying to drive the student participation, student ambassador and volunteer. And in last, especially in this year during the COVID periods, we have seen a tremendous results out of it. So maybe some micro initiative, how it converted into a macro initiative. There again, let me compliment UNICEF and JOA, because in this, whether it is vaccinations drive or awareness, I think potentially with the help of technology, our student, and that too also touching more than 1 million students participated, and that itself is an achievement for the country, because it is not that something they are driving to acquire a 90 and above percentage. It is a race where they have participated to save the life. And that is, I think, whether you are going to term this the life skills or more than something, let us compliment all those parents and their words, and also the monitoring and team who help them to participate in this process. So CBSE's visions for the life skills is to create happy, healthy, and harmonious schools of India, facilitating a conducive environment for developing essential life skills in all students and helping them to evolve as aware, responsible, and empowered citizens of the country by enhancing their knowledge, attitudes, and skill. But of course, many a time we try, but there are certain key challenges which also follows. So key challenges in this life skills space includes the lack of common vocabulary, which is aligned to the Indian context. So sometimes copy-paste model is not exactly applicable while customizing in the context of Indian state, Indian certain block. So I think for scalable and scientific assessment, that which is holistic and also relevant, and lack of awareness in the understanding of importance of these skills in helping young people thrive. So these narratives, I think all of you can discuss and also come up with an effective solution. Maybe if it is a panchayat centric or municipality centric solutions, which truly we can apply, whether it is state run or individual independent schools, or sometimes affordable versus so-called highly placed infrastructure school. So how these infrastructures and other what should I say? So human resource we can really utilize for the betterment of community, and that too also involving the student. I think this topic we need to discuss and come up with effective solution. At this point of time, we understand that LSC works on creating India's first glossary of life skills, which is defined 51 skills. The assessment they are creating in partnerships with 4 state government, which are designed to assess adolescents, especially within the age groups of 11 and 18, and teachers at the system level, is an initiative that is helping create tools for the life skills that are relevant and also contextual for India. So there is a urgent need for collaborative actions to drive the mainstreaming of life skills in Indian public education systems. Work being done mostly by the non-government actors, and I think their specific work can catalyze and facilitate this by bringing in diverse and relevant expertise together. So CBSE is working with in partnerships with UNICEF, Juba, to create a platform and tools which is some way you can say self-paced learning modules will be there, and also how they can really acquire the expertise in different life skill space. So there is an increasing focus on collaborative actions by multiple funders in this space. We are not actually trying to intermingle with this nitty-gritty, but mostly can we think of an outcome-based approach, and maybe sometimes how multiple actors can also participate to assess the outcomes of this platform-centric initiative. So LSC and Juba should be the great examples of how large organizations are coming together to drive actions of life skills. So lastly, I'm happy to join this India Life Skills Summit 2022. Look forward for deliberations among the stakeholder and eminent speakers. I hope that there will be long discussions. Multiple panelists are going to highlight the key issue, challenges, solutions, and at the same time, I'll request the organizers, the post-day interactions, what should be the role of school board? You feel that CBSE or other state-run board must act upon to promote life skills in India, and how, besides the large organization, the small organizations can also play a key role. And CBSE, let me offer you this platform for your exposure to share with us, and so that ultimately in pan-India scenario, our student really becomes a life skills empowered global citizen, so that empathy issues, happiness, and other collaborative skills automatically comes out of their mind flawlessly. And that would be the dream for all of us for New India. Thank you once again. Namaskar and Jai Hind.